I'm Bobby Kelly.
And it's Big J. Okerson. We're actually a full radio show on Sirius XM, not just a podcast.
For full episodes of The Bonfire, you can listen on the Sirius XM app.
Go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire for a special offer.
And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
A Toro Fuente short story.
I left my Kid Rock joke out of that set this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't do it once, I don't think. There's always somebody there who's probably his cousin. or someone who just knows him in some way. It's, I wanted to tell, so hopefully Marcus said he's going to come in on Wednesday, I believe. I've been dying to tell you this since I saw you outside. I went to go see Isaiah today, our beautiful barber.
Haven't seen him in a long time.
You haven't seen him in a long time. He was gone for months. He got married, and he came back.
To what?
Probably just a gorgeous, gorgeous lady. Or an older lady with some scratch.
Or
yeah,
a gorgeous older man.
You hope. You wish.
He's beyond women. He's beyond vagina.
Oh, yeah.
It does nothing for me. It doesn't. I've seen it. I smelled it. It does nothing.
Everything's perfect on him. His eyebrows, his beard.
I love to trim. I love an old man's pubic hair. Yeah. And I like to trim it.
Yes.
Make it nice.
Yes. He is now taken to compliment through insult.
What?
He compliments through insult. He goes. You said the same thing I walked today. He goes, you look good, man. He goes, you lose weight? I go, yeah, I'm trying to lose some weight. And he goes, yeah. He goes, you was fat. I was like, yeah.
Dude.
I only went to like 3 weeks ago, the last time. He didn't say anything then.
I used to have to get my chair fixed every time you came in, and today I don't think I'm going to.
Yes. It is safe. Every time you come in, I feel like polish a turd.
We keep oil around for the chairs when you leave.
What does hair matter when everything else is a potato? The chickens are running around.
It's the worst. Compliments when you lose weight are the worst.
Oh my God.
The worst one I got was, hey, man, we were worried about you.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you guys never came to me with that fucking information.
I wish we had recordings of when you and Ari went out on that 3-day stint. Me and Ari, the conversations behind your back me and Ari had.
I didn't know that.
They were in earnest.
I didn't.
This was not like a laughing at all. I go, look, no, I get it, all the fat jokes, but Bobby dropped a pencil and went to pick it up and turned purple.
But this is how fucked up that is. You took me to a hamburger place where they had hamburgers with peanut butter and jelly on them.
Yeah, we got 3 and then we split them all.
You let me.
I made as good decisions as I could then.
Continually get fatter on that trip.
Well, I tell you what, the burger place, that was a man versus food suggestion. That was great.
Oh, God.
That was fantastic. I'll tell you where you got me. That was the trip where you got me because and what was, at that point you knew you were getting the surgery? We went on that trip?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because I think you said something when you were like the last like hurrah of it, you were treating that trip because like to me, it was the calzone, the gas station calzone. I can't say it enough. I've said it 1,000 times. Bobby got a calzone from an Indianapolis gas station.
It was good.
It wasn't. It wasn't because I tried to bite because he bobbied me into it in the car.
Hard to fuck up a calzone.
And just watching a guy not want to be fat alone makes you feel so bad for him. I was like, all right, I'll have a bite, Bobby, but this is disgusting. A sausage calzone from a gas station in Indianapolis.
It was not that bad. I don't know if it was sausage. It was some type of meat.
It was little balls, little meat balls in it. It was not good.
That was
I'll tell you what, though. The cheese was all right in it.
Cheese is great.
Yeah.
That food that we ate with Ari at that Bangladeshi fucking Mochu Picchu place, what was that?
Yeah, it was like whatever that food was. I forget. Whatever it was, it looked like if you put like a hot piece of metal near it, it would like jump at you, like when they were finding out which was the alien blood.
In the thing?
In the thing. If you put like a hot wire to it, it starts moving.
Starts screaming. The soup starts screaming.
That guy couldn't explain what anything in that was in that restaurant. I've never been to a dirtier place in my entire life. It was trash on the floor, and they weren't cleaning it up. They would come take the shit off the tables and just leave the shit on the floor. It was wacky.
It was bad. That was one of my last fat weekends.
Yeah, and also do you remember the windows were see-through, but they weren't from dirt.
Yeah, from smudge.
Yeah, they weren't fogged. They were clear. They just had schmutz all over them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was bad.
It was a bad place. That weekend was a rough weekend for me, and I remember dropping that pencil and like thinking, "Wow, this is bad."
We got to the green room.
I love that you guys were talking behind my back, though. That's great.
Well, you guys were talking behind my back when we all got to the green room, and they were like, "Jay, if you don't mind, me and Ari are going to do our podcast right now together." And I just left the room. I gave them the room to do their podcast.
No, you stayed.
I came back.
You came back, but it was 2 comics, 2 cigars. It wasn't 3 comics, fucking 3 hot dogs. it was 2 comics, 2 cigars, and you were in the room on the podcast. You stayed.
I came back.
You came back in, and we put you. I mean, the rules are stated. It's only 2 comedians.
Yeah.
And the other comics can't. You can be there, but you can never be.
Couldn't, for the 1 week, we couldn't put up plus 1 comic, no cigar. One comic just smoked a cigarette.
In hindsight, since that podcast failed, maybe we should have added you to it. It might have got us numbers, but it was 2 comics, 2 cigars, and
it was just weird to dismiss me from the green room. Like, go call Christine or something. You'll be fine. And then it was over. I came in. They gave us gross cookies that had little sayings.
I like those cookies.
Actually, what it was, they gave us cookies that had sayings on them. Also, in that, they were mostly for Ari.
All Ari.
Were they all Ari? 100% Ari?
100% Ari.
Yeah.
And it was all his little things.
Yeah.
The Star of David might have been you, but I'm pretty sure
it was Ari.
They were leaning towards his nose.
No, for sure. Yeah. Absolutely. And they were gross, by the way. Don't care. They didn't make them for me. When people give you cookies that are cool things, the cookies always suffers in flavor.
Yeah.
It's always got a fucking picture on it, and it just tastes like thick, dry bullshit.
Yeah, if the cookie has your headshot on it and your new album, it's gonna suck. If it has your logo, it stinks.
Cake, they figured out. You could get a hell of a picture on a cake, on a sheet cake, and that cake can still be pretty good.
Yeah, cake is good. I like cake. Sorry.
I didn't mean to make you horny, bro.
Fat Bobby's in there.
Still in there.
He's still in there.
Help me.
Help me,
It's
Jay.
like how Carol Ann talked from the TV. Hey.
Walk into the cake.
Walk
into the cake.
No, tell her not to go. Tell him not to go to the cake.
Mom,
the cake is bad.
I see cake.
Don't go to the cake, honey. Don't go to the cake.
I'm going to go to the cake.
Do not go to the cake. We can't stop him from going to the cake. He loves cake.
Bobby, not yet.
I can't stop.
I'm going in after him. And then you got to talk us both out of the cake. Bobby, I'm coming in for the cake.
Hey, Jay, let's get the cake.
Hey.
Look, there's a gas station calzone.
It's Jacob. Guys, don't go to the cake in the calzone.
Do some jumping jacks, guys.
Shut up, Jacob.
Yeah, that was a fun weekend, but that was one of my rough weekends. It always sucks hanging out with Ari, though, because he's so naturally thin. He's like sick thin.
Doesn't matter what he eats.
Yeah,
but he's always thin. At one point he was doing the yoga pretty regularly. He got like, it was almost in shape. But even Ari, when he was shredded almost, and it still just reads like, you know, when they dump the bodies of corpses in Auschwitz all at the same time. He's like all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, if Ari at his best in shape looks like he has castaway body.
He always looks like German propaganda photos.
Yeah, clothed, he's propaganda.
There you go.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, that was a bad day.
Oh, no.
And here's the problem with Ari. He brings...
Oh, no.
We're watching...
How did you not know your friend was humiliating you?
We were in Thompson Square Park, which is pretty all around us, needles, heroin addicts.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, literally, you had to watch out. He goes, watch out for the needles on the ground.
Look at Ari's barefoot in the New York City park. What a scumbag.
He's getting in touch. He's grounding himself. That's what he does. He grounds himself.
Bobby, that's not as wide as your legs could go.
That's as wide as my legs could go. 100%.
Or you were going over?
I did the, here we go. Watch this.
No way.
Watch this. There we go. Ooh.
Nothing. Bobby.
Right there. Come on. 1, 2,
Bobby.
3. Wait. Wait for it.
We're watching Bobby do a yoga on the TV, and he's bending his knees not a lot.
Ari's his instructor.
Ari's instructing him.
Yeah, Ari did this thing during the pandemic where that's not bad. That's
That's not terrible.
That's what is that? A dog pose or some shit?
Christine, what's it called?
It looks like a bird dog.
Oh,
except
here we
for
go.
not putting
Here
the
goes
arm
Christine
out.
pretending.
Reverse leg kick.
I'll tell you what it's called. You lift your leg up and you swing it through before you fucking Hulk it out and bang. It's DDP yoga.
It is my fattest. Watch this. Ready? Look at my toes. We're about to break.
You're hating it so much right now.
I think that's supposed to be a down dog split.
All your back fat's going into your neck.
That's called the hippo tundra that I'm doing
your
right now.
head is.
Oh. Look at your head.
I want to draw eyes on the back
God.
of your head. Looks like you have monkey lips.
The back of my neck had a pack of sausages.
Yeah,
It really did.
no doubt. Can you do deep bend now?
Yeah.
How deep?
I can do deep.
I can go deep. Dude.
I can go deep. I remember the greatest day is when I washed my balls in the shower from behind.
Okay.
And I actually came out of the shower with
You
soapy
spread it
balls.
open like a little slut.
I reached from behind and I was washing my balls and I came out and I was like, Dawn. She's like, what? I'm like, look. And it was
You
just
showed her.
me holding my balls from behind.
That's great.
It was a great day
What a
in
day.
life. It was a great day in life.
But I'm saying,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think I can do the deepest or second deepest knee bend in this room.
And that's squatting down.
Squatting down.
I'm pretty sure I could do better than you now.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I'm pretty flexible.
All right, let's see you do it.
You want me to go first?
I want you to go first, and that way I can say I'm out.
Okay.
Okay. Jay is pushing away from the desk right now. He's going to do a deep knee bend. Here we go.
My pants don't just split.
I hope your wallet chain.
hilarious. I know it all might.
Did it twice, Bobby?
There you go.
Isn't that pretty deep?
That's all the way.
It's all the way.
Oh, that's my fattest. Holy shit!
Bobby,
He's not even looking
Witness.
at you.
Wow.
come
I mean, dude, that's pretty deep.
that's insanely deep.
That's
Well, you
Yeah.
want to do it a little higher up and sit because it's almost relaxed.
deep? The
It's
question
all
was
the
how
way.
deep.
That's
I mean,
gay
you're
porn
in-
deep. I mean,
That's
you,
gay porn deep.
That's gay
That thing
porn
would have been
deep.
so in me.
Yeah, that would have. That's Chris Ellis deep.
Jason Ellis, dude.
All right, nice talking to you. All right, ready?
Chris Ellis is from the Syndicate.
Yeah. No, you haven't seen his.
He takes it deep.
Have you seen his OnlyFans?
I have not.
Oh, Chris Ellis takes it deep. All right, ready?
Yeah. Bobby. Oh, sooky now. How low is he? Is he
He's
deep?
not as deep as you, but
No.
it's pretty deep. He's past.
Yeah, it's pretty deep, but it's not like as deep as I was, right?
Jay's butt was like on the floor. That's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jacob, let's see your deep. Because you're the only other person I would challenge in this that I think could probably go pretty deep bend.
I have pretty good flexibility.
I bet you do.
There's no way DJ Lou can do a deep knee bend.
Yeah, but you know I'm better than
Oh,
Oh, that's deep.
yeah,
That's
that's
deep.
real deep. He went all the way down to the
Deep.
ground.
Yeah. I guess me and Jacob are tied for best awesome.
Yeah, you guys could both wipe your ass with leaves.
I don't have to wipe them. I could just drag my asshole on
Yeah,
the leaves.
you could scooch like a dog.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh, Christine, are you going to do it now to prove that you can? Because I'll tell you what, you're not going as deep as I went.
I'm for sure.
There's no way.
No way.
No way.
There's no way.
With the size of your balls,
Here we go. Christine's going down.
it's okay.
It's not as good as Jacob.
That was effortless.
That's pretty good.
Mine
though.
was effortless. I dropped right
It
down.
was effortless.
Compliment
But
me.
Christine, I did
Jay,
compliment
yours was awesome,
Christine
Jay.
was
Thank you.
effortless.
Christine's doing whatever. Who
And
cares?
but she's staying down there. You
Yeah.
had
I was down there for 2 minutes talking to you.
You can't.
I was down there
stay.
for longer than Christine.
No, you weren't.
I was.
No, you
I
weren't.
would like to
I
see
was, though.
a challenge. Who can stay longer?
I can stay there for the entire show. Can you get a mic down there for me? Because I'll just live down there. If that's what you want. Like a fucking drunk girl pissing. I'll just live there. Give me a beer. I'll take the picture like, what's her name? Fuck. What was
Miley
her
Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus. While she's pissing. Oh,
I
Bobby.
want to see who could do a squat longer. Look halfway between you and Christine.
Oh, maybe Christine on that one. I'm holding up much more body weight. Well,
I'm a
little bit
dancer.
more body weight.
Yeah, Christine is a dancer.
I'm holding up a little more body weight. I don't know if you know this. I used to be fat until Isaiah told me I'm not. Only just 3 weeks ago, I was a fucking blimp of shit.
Oh, God.
God.
Talking about blimps of shit. This is the
How
first.
many episodes did you do with Ari? Because it's
I did
just
too.
you. I don't think you realized he was doing this to make people laugh at you.
I didn't know that until right now. Thank you. I thought he was trying to help.
He's not.
But right after this, my neighbor moved.
Because of this?
I think so.
Yeah.
I remember my neighbor came out and was just like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah. Fuck. Why does Ari dress like an imaginary friend?
He really is dressed like a unicorn.
He dresses like an imaginary friend. He's like a guy who goes, "Oh man, my imaginary friend. So cool. He just wears whatever is the first thing he grabs."
Yeah, like a kid show on YouTube.
Yeah. He's like, "What are you wearing today, Ari?" A grandfather sweater, corduroys, and a shirt that says "New Fucking York."
He's wearing tie-dyed sweatpants.
I know. I was wondering. I think he made those.
It must be nice to be able to wear anything you want and not care.
I know. It's great.
I mean, he just
he's
sucks.
making out
Liberate.
with
Now he's
Doodle.
making out with a dog, dude.
Yeah, he's making out doodles. I mean, I think that was one of my fattest right there. That's a big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yep. That's a big
And
boy.
Ari just brought you on just to laugh, to have people laugh at you.
Well, I didn't think of that, but now that hurts that you're saying that. Apparently you had conversations about it behind my back.
But they were really, it was worried. We were pretty sure there was an outside shot you wouldn't make it through the weekend. And we were planning on how we were going to get you home, or do we just side of the road you? You know what I mean?
What do you mean side of the road me? You're going to leave me on the side? What
Just
the
say we
fuck?
couldn't find you or something. Let the crows take you.
Just call the cops. You have a phone. It's not the 1920s.
Oh, they're going to blame us, dude.
Why are they going to? They're going to look at my torso and go. They're going to know
They're
exactly
going to
whose
see
fault
my.
it
They're going to
was.
see my credit card receipt and see that I bought that fucking gas station calzone for you.
You bought the hamburgers.
Look at fucking Drop Dead Fred
Oh God,
and you.
my God, I was fucking pregnant.
Oh,
I do love that you're
Tommy.
wearing each other's shirts.
Oh my God,
Damn, man.
I can't believe I got that big and nobody helped me.
You know, we have a new friend we're worried about, and we were really like, we got to have a real conversation with him and not just do it behind his back like we did with Bobby.
Yeah, I know who it is.
You do?
Yeah,
No, you don't.
yeah, I do. Do I? Do I know them?
You know them.
Yes.
Oh,
You know them.
I
But
thought-
like,
oh, okay. Why are we're not supposed to talk about it?
it's not a comic.
This is how fat people die, by the way.
Oh no, if it was a comic, I'll tell you. We should help some fat comics for sure.
Yes,
This isn't a comic.
right.
It's just a person, but you definitely know they are.
Okay.
But yeah, but I don't know what Christine's talking about saying we're definitely going to talk to him. I don't know about that.
Well, somebody else we know already talked to him.
Somebody
so-
told me that somebody told me I should talk to him, and then what I do is I call a coalition of people and say we should talk to him, but then we never do it. That's what we do with Bobby.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I
And then you pray
appreciate
to
that.
God-
We
We-
just walk 5 feet behind you whispering.
Did you?
And we always say tomorrow's the day we're going to call you in for a talk, and then we don't.
And that's when you text me, you want breakfast?
Yeah.
And then we meet for breakfast, you piece of shit.
That's when I go, Ari fell asleep early. Want to get a midnight pizza?
We're getting meatloaf sandwiches again.
That's the funniest.
Yeah, you should talk to that person. Let them know.
That was the fattest, activity I ever saw you partake in. Because I believed you. I bought into the Bobby lie.
What lie was that? What the fuck?
Day one, meatloaf sandwich truck, Montreal, Canada, in the year something, 2012, 13?
long ago?
16,
No,
16, 17.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, 16, 17.
I don't know, man. Maybe like 14.
No. No.
I'm telling you.
You have two people that you love and trust that are saying no,
I know.
and you're still denying it.
But I remember getting super excited Christine was coming to that.
Yeah.
And that had to be 2014.
It was
or earlier.
it was 2013. You're right.
I was super stoked on Christine coming to that
I
theater
know.
at the festival, so like it had to be
It had
a
to be.
long time ago.
It was a long time ago. You're right. I was wrong.
You're out of love with me.
That's a drop. Oh, someone should give Lindsay headphones so she can hear the show.
Lindsay's here.
She's not getting to hear Lou's fucking masterful work. Look at you go.
Me and Christine spent the weekend together.
Yeah.
Well, Saturday night,
Saturday night.
not the weekend.
I spent Friday with the boys, and then Saturday with the last boy.
The lost boy. It was nice. I wasn't gonna go. I went to Shane's. Christine was like, "Go."
Shane headlined Radio City.
Radio
3 shows
City,
this weekend.
Well, I texted you and I was like, "You're on the list. Here's the directions."
I mean, she's so good. You know what I mean? She made. I didn't want to be that guy. I didn't want to. Hey, I'm here too. But Christine was going, so I was excited about that.
Yeah.
And I knew I'd just hang with Christine, and I never see her on the weekends and without you. You know what I mean?
Weekend Christine?
Yeah,
Do you
weekend.
see when I'm gone? Does she shine?
She shines.
I know,
I mean,
right?
she's fucking. I walked in, she was glowing.
It's,
Such a general.
yeah,
Vibrant.
Yeah, vibrant.
I know.
I mean, it was
wacky.
wild. Her energy was like engaging and contagious.
I
Those two
know.
words, I would use both of those.
It's
words.
really, we just get through the week and then just go live our lives Thursday to Sunday.
She's a different human being on Friday night.
She shines, I'm sure.
I would describe it as effervescent.
Oh.
That was her.
Oh.
That was her
She's
personality.
out. She's bouncing around.
was
She's
like
having a ball.
Like a fresh piece of gum in your mouth. It's awesome.
I know. And I'm like human fucking Dramamine or something. It puts it right out. Melatonin.
I went over there right in, no problems. I got a knife in too. I don't know how I did that.
Nice.
Went
Because
upstairs.
you know people.
Huh?
You should have killed Shane just to prove a point.
Just sliced his
Or
throat.
at least cut his Achilles or something. Just like hobble him forever.
I got in upstairs, really nonchalant. That's why I love comics. There's just, nothing. Just chicken wings from the cellar, some food.
Was it
Bunch of
cellar
people-
wings?
Cellar wings. They had, it's
Cellar
great.
wings, cellar hummus.
Cellar wings, cellar hummus, and what was the subs from?
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy
no,
John's.
No,
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. And then they started the show. And Shane came in and he asked me if I wanted to do a spot.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't even hear it. You went on and killed?
No.
You didn't kill?
I said no.
You said no to going on Radio City Music Hall.
Because
Oh, dude, that's so awesome. That may have helped sell more than 15 tickets we've currently sold in the Paramount Theater in Huntington.
we've sold way more than 15 tickets.
I don't think we have.
We have. I got the ticket count. I mean,
man.
that being said, guys, tickets are still available for the Paramount show.
Low
Yeah.
ticket warning.
Low ticket warning sold.
There's very few tickets left. I think only in the front, middle, and back.
Don't look at the seat map.
Do not look at the seat map. Just get tickets. Do not look at the seat map.
Listen, you Long Island losers, if you sell out for Jackie the Joke Man and you don't sell out us, I'll kill you.
If you get to more than 300 people, if you sit where the 400 people would be, you could probably put your feet up on the seat in front of you.
We have a lot of tickets sold.
No, I know.
It's packed up, but there are tickets still available. Get your tickets now.
Get them now.
We'll give tickets away this week. We'll give a couple pairs away.
A couple pairs of 50?
A couple pairs
Six
of
caller gets 50 pairs of tickets.
No.
That's only 100 more seats.
anybody's birthday, you get 100 tickets each. We'll give a couple
First person to
tickets
call in with what Bobby's middle name is gets 300 tickets, and we'll throw in an extra 10 so you can invite your family.
out. We should give some tickets away. We'll give them away today. We'll give a couple pairs away this week. Today, maybe tomorrow.
Okay. A couple pairs. I think tomorrow's show is going to be straight calls for pairs of tickets. If you can call in and say any number, you get 2 tickets to the no, the tickets are selling, but let's fucking sell it out. I don't want to be coming down to the wire. I hate that shit.
We don't get a brick if we don't sell it out.
No.
You get a brick. You know that. Have you gotten a brick from the Paramount yet?
No.
Oh, when you do the
I thought you were saying, like, when people say you get a bag, like the money, like, you get a bag if you sell that place out. You get an actual brick.
We're going to get money, and then we're going to feel sad for getting that money if we don't sell it out.
Yeah. By the way, if you don't sell this thing out, I'm going to throw bricks through all the windows in the car, the car windows in the parking lot.
No,
You're all getting bricked.
You get a brick with your name on it in the Paramount when you sell out the Paramount.
That's cool.
It's kind of cool.
When you sell out the Radio City, they give you a Tiffany's gold ticket and pass.
Oh, they do? Is that what he got?
Yeah. But the brick's probably what? Platinum?
No, it's made out of brick.
It's brick?
It's
Okay.
actually brick. I think it's.
But mostly brick. But it's like it's Steven Singer thing. It's gold dip brick?
No, it's actually just brick.
Just brick, just red.
It's made out of like some type of sandstone,
Okay.
and it's a brick.
Okay, compression.
Not even an old brick. It's not even like worth money brick.
It's
not
just
even-
they have like a pallet of bricks in the back, and they go here,
Yeah.
sell out. they write it in chalk.
They have a new brick. Yeah. They have a new brick pallet from Home Depot in the back, and they just give you that brick. It's not like from the original building brick. No, it's a brick. But we'll get a brick.
Bobby, do
What?
me a favor. Tell the people here the reason why you didn't want to go on Shane's show. I love this.
Okay, first of all, Christine, I was coming, didn't want to go because I didn't want to be the guy hanging out. You know what I mean? And I certainly didn't want to be the guy. Hey, fucking put me on. I hate
That's
that.
not what
I
happened at
hate
all.
that
That's not
guy.
what happened.
I
You
know.
didn't do that.
I know. I didn't want to.
You wouldn't do that.
I would never do that. I just wanted to go support Shane and kind of go out and hang out and see Christine. I don't really see her out of here or without shows. It would have been cool just to hang a little bit and see effervescent Christine, shining Christine.
Shining. You never get to see that these 3 days.
And then I just wanted to be the film. And then he came in and he's like, "You want to go up? Want to do a spot?" And I was like, "No."
You froze.
I know I didn't freeze. I didn't freeze at all. I went, "No." I said,
You answered immediately, but I was like, he didn't like I didn't hear him ask anyone else.
Okay.
So I just was like,
Who's he going to ask? Who
well, there
else
were a
showed
lot
up?
of comics there.
Who?
There were, I mean,
Josh,
Josh,
DeRosa.
Nate Marshall, DeRosa, who else? Tommy
Beezer.
Pope, Beezer, a bunch
Tommy
of friends.
Pope.
Like a ton of comics were there.
So
Right.
many people that could have gone on, but he wanted you.
I was fucking honored, but I didn't want to go up. And those two guys that's on there, I've been in that spot where you're playing a big event with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And it's your night. It's they're gonna cut their time down. They're gonna do. All right, you got to do 6 now. He was gonna do 10 or 15.
Bobby didn't want to blow the young kids out of the water.
I mean, I didn't want to murder.
Yeah.
I didn't want to fuck up the show.
Dude, your comedy is built for Radio City Music Hall, dude.
He would have murdered.
Oh, dude, I was like, use the stage.
I did love though what you said. You're like, I just came to see what all the fuss is about.
I did. I came to see what all the fuss is about.
You would have filled that room, dude.
Oh, dude, I mean, there was part of me when the show started, because he asked me to do the voice.
Pacing like a tiger on that stage, like a panther.
Well, the first 2 comics went out and just took the mic out and stood there. And I was like, this is a fucking stage.
Yeah.
Use it.
I would sit on a stool.
Yeah, that's your thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's your thing. You sit down on the stool. But if it's like walk
I want to do
around.
one set, though. I walk around like Eddie Murphy delirious, nonstop Chris Rock.
Yeah.
A little bit backwards for a while.
wanna
And
Dane
then go
Cook it?
across, snap back. Yeah.
You want to put your leg up on a monitor
All
and go,
over the
"What's
place.
up?"
Yeah, maybe a little elbow on the knee for a minute. Goes, guys, let's mix it up for a little bit. What do you say?
Lean on an ass cheek on a monitor.
Absolutely.
I look it.
No, that's and I'm sure the other comics on that show. What was it, Sam J and
No, she didn't go on the first show. It actually, we were
Chris
like, oh wow,
O'Connor?
that ended way early. It was James McCann, who's
it
the
ended
Australian
way
comic,
early.
and then
Oh,
Chris
some
O'Connor.
Aussie fucking took your time.
There was a new guy, brand new guy, and he was like, dude, this guy's great.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna love him. He's the next big whatever.
And you didn't want to make them forget about him when you went up there afterwards and decimated
okay,
the place.
here's 2 things that could have happened. Hey, go up front, right? Open the show, and then I take a fat hot one. That would have sucked a bag of dicks, right? Or I go out and fucking murder.
You know you were gonna murder. You cast it off that. You cast it off that other one so fast. I'm getting super into cocky comedy, man. Fucking Corey Holcomb is the best broadcaster in all of broadcasting, perhaps.
He really is.
He may have taken over for me from Howard Stern. How good Corey Holcomb is. He opened his last show, I guess, because he got all that shit going with Donnell Rawlings. If you don't know what that is, did we talk about that on the show at all? Him and Donnell had it out.
We talked about it. We had it on the thing. We talked about it a little bit, not too much. He was he was on stage at the Laugh Factory, and he was calling. Let me tell you something. There's a couple words that you use for comics that really.
Oh, this is the worst.
It's like the N word.
The pat on the
for
head.
comics.
I know exactly. Yeah.
Mild.
Keeps calling Donnell a mild comic, which is just. Corey Holcomb's so fun. Donnell's hilarious, by the way, too. I don't have a dog in the fight other than Corey's being much more entertaining about it, like during this. But forget even like the Donnell stuff. This is an episode where he calls Godfrey gay a bunch, and then Godfrey calls.
Yeah, but the thing about this is Godfrey's response I thought was going to be violent and angry and screaming and fight back.
Yeah, but it's not a white person he's talking to.
He said to Godfrey.
Everyone I texted that to, that podcast, I was like, if any white comic ever went anywhere even remotely close to what he's saying about Godfrey would have booked a flight to LA to go fucking kill, like violent anger for sure. He wouldn't. For some reason, Corey Holcomb did it, and Godfrey's just like, come on, man. It was weird.
And Corey Holcomb is dressed in pink. He looks like the keyboard player for the Times. It's like, you're calling Godfrey gay right now? It's like, what the
Jimmy
fuck?
Jam and Terry Lewis.
Yeah, he looks like
That's fantastic. Wait a second. It says Godfrey checks Corey live. That's not. You know what? Godfrey's got to like. I don't think Godfrey and Dante, who are the 2 hosts of the show, was it In Godfrey We Trust on Gas Digital? I don't think they heard, because they call in during Corey's podcast, and he's already in the middle of talking about how gay they are.
Well, no, he was talking about Godfrey, and then Godfrey called in, and then in the middle of talking about the whole situation, he goes, Godfrey, what was that white guy you had over your house to sleep over? That gay white guy, right? And Godfrey was like, what?
It's Modi.
That fucked Godfrey up. And then he went through the timeline.
Well, he told the story. That's where Godfrey messed up.
That's where he messed up.
I want to say, it's bad. That's a bad slip up.
He said, no, he didn't come out yet. He's like,
Godfrey has two things on there that don't go well in that conversation with Corey Holcomb. Was he asks him about, he says Modi told him that he was, at one point, I remember this time, by the way, when Modi started just hooking up with girls again.
It was shocking.
Yeah, it was weird. And at that time, him and Godfrey went back to hook up with chicks at Godfrey's house. This is the story that Godfrey's telling. And then he hears in the other room Modi and his girl like arguing. When he comes out, he goes, "This is why I suck dick, because who can deal with these chicks like this?" And it's hilarious. And then Corey Holcomb goes, "But you had so a gay dude says he wants to fuck some pussy once in a while, and you have him over to your house with two other girls?" And he's like, "No, I didn't know he was gay." He goes, "So he came out of the closet right now." Godfrey said at first that it was funny, and then he goes, "Yeah." And when he said it, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gay, Godfrey." And I was like, "What the fuck, Modi? You gay?" Like that was never in the story before.
No, he walked out of the room. He was mad because he was holding a strap on, and the girl wouldn't use it. That's why he was mad.
And I don't think Godfrey's gay. I'm just saying he didn't defend himself well in this thing. He just froze up and started panicking out of it, and it was but I bet him and Dante are pretty pissed now. They saw the whole thing.
Well, he wasn't really Corey wasn't really fucking with Dante as much as he was fucking with Godfrey.
Oh yeah, no, much more Godfrey. He doesn't really know Dante.
No,
but why I say he's the best broadcaster, nothing to do with any of that. When he starts off the show, apparently, because people are digging in on him now because he's, in all this like beef with people, that they said that he is fucking like his co-host, and he goes, everybody on the internet saying they know that I'm fucking D over here. So? And he goes, "Ooh, would you catch me?" He goes, "So they said on the internet that my wife left me because I'm fucking around with D. So?" He just never doesn't admit it.
It's a great way to live.
He's so honest. And then he's talking to her at one point. I guess she does her segment on the show, and it's a hot picture of her from a couple years ago or something. And he's like, "Man, look at you in that picture, girl. You look good." She's like, "I know. I got to get back to her." He goes, "Yeah, you got a gut now."
He's the Kevin Brennan with fucking humor.
He just goes that he's so funny. Great broadcaster, man.
Yeah, Godfrey panicked. It was so weird to see. I've never seen Godfrey panic. Ever, but as soon as
it's a big personality.
He called up ready to fight with Corey Holcomb and have it out. And as soon as he went, "Yo, Godfrey, didn't you bring a gay white dude back to your house?" Godfrey went, "Oh shit!"
But he also wasn't. I don't think he was. I think he called him the whole time to kind of keep it like cool and on the level. I don't think Godfrey's looking for like real. He'll say it like in his show, which we all do. By the way, I'm not great at real shit either. But I mean, like when T.I., he had the thing with T.I., and then T.I. called, and it was just like a love fest. Do you know what I mean? He just kept going like, "No, T.I., I love," whatever he said on the other show, he was just kind of backtracking.
Yeah.
And then this was just, he told Corey that story before. That's one of the stories like, you just shouldn't have told Corey Holcomb. You know what I mean? I wouldn't tell Corey Holcomb about the time I took gum with my teeth out from between Justin Silver's balls and dick. He's not going to get why that's funny.
I'm sorry, what did you just say? I don't get why it's funny. What happened?
Yes, you do.
Wait a minute.
Yes,
What did you do?
We were doing gay chicken.
What's
who's going to do the gayer thing in a group of white guys to make each other laugh harder?
And what was yours?
Justin, you know how the wiener lays on the balls?
Yes, I do.
He put a stick of gum, like a long stick of gum, coming out of it, and I took the gum with my teeth and pulled it out.
With the new teeth or the old teeth?
Old teeth. Those teeth are gone.
That's
now.
fine. That's fine. You got to throw those teeth out because of that.
Oh yeah, these gay ass teeth. I go file these gay ass teeth down to nothing. Make them little chicks. My teeth are trans.
you got queer teeth under those manly teeth you got there.
My teeth are so queer.
You got little in the closet teeth trying to come out.
By the way, side note, I haven't looked up any of it yet, but you want to love a guy even more than you do. Casey Dutton, Luke Grimes from Yellowstone.
Yes.
Casey.
Yeah.
The guy who I'm going to be when you're Rip.
Yeah, I'm Rip.
Although I'm starting to feel like I'm more of a Rip.
You're really not.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not Rip.
I'll be a Casey.
I would say you're really probably more.
Don't you dare say a bull. Or a cow. I'm a branded cow. Here's a random branded cow, dude. Moo. You're like a tractor.
You're more like the brother that got killed.
Luke Grimes, his name is. I didn't know he's an actual country singer. I bet he kills it. This is like Jensen Ackles shit to me.
He sings?
Yeah.
Well, he became a country singer because of the show.
Come on, did he?
Yeah, he tried it
I
out.
became a drummer because of sex, drugs, and rock and roll too. So stupid when
Every
that
actor
happens.
on this show just went full into
know.
the country lifestyle. Like they act
Like Sons of Anarchy.
They act like they've only ever eaten from a chuck wagon their entire life.
You know, Rip is from Boston.
Yeah,
that
I
dude's
know.
from
Clean
Beantown.
shaven.
Oh,
from
he's part of
Boston.
the Ben Affleck. What's his face crew? Matt Damon
Yeah,
crew.
he's
Turn it up.
100% Boston.
Oh no.
I'll be a drunk without a drink to drink.
He's doing a voice.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Honky tonky honka do. Sitting in an unfinished room.
You got to get a video of him 10 years ago before Yellowstone. An interview with him when he talked regular.
It's like that Elvis jerk off kid.
Oh, when he was
Austin
Elvis,
Butler?
He was Elvis for a year and a half.
Yeah, a year and a half after.
I don't know.
Let me get a #1 with extra fries.
Yeah, let me get a.
What do you mean I sound like Elvis? Elvis sound like me.
It's just I can't get it out of my system.
Just a totally regular guy.
What's his name? See Thomas Howell. See Thomas Howell did the same thing.
I know.
And
It's so lame.
I don't know. Let me just stick.
It's the easiest music to just pick up, though.
It's hard not to fall into this world when you're around it. When you're around it.
Let me tell you something. If I spend 5 days in Nashville, by the 5th day, I will unironically be wearing cowboy boots and a hat.
Yeah.
And my hat might have a giant turquoise thing on the front of it. I might be that kind of guy.
A turquoise
Peacock
necklace.
feathers. Yeah. Peacock feathers.
Yeah. He's just alone in a barn.
This makes me not like him more. Why did they give him fucking movie sweat for a music video?
He's in a horse barn right now. It's 100
Yeah, did he
degrees
start?
in there.
Did he say he goes? He just finished putting up one of those beams, and he goes, "Oh, a guitar."
Slap a tappy
Here we go. Here we
hippity.
go. This is him back in the day.
Oh, is he the one who shot? Did he kill American Sniper?
I don't know.
Oh my God, he needs the hair and everything, huh?
You know, just kind of.
I don't want to be this guy at all.
Well, he needs the mustache too. I think he has a hair lip.
I sort of fell in love with him, and
I don't mind the hair lip, little split in the stash in a weird spot.
Ugh.
I mean, no
Ugh.
country accent.
What?
No country
Let
accent.
me hear it.
is just to honor the real people.
Man, he
that we're
doesn't.
playing.
Nope.
He doesn't at all.
Nope.
Just kind of knowing that a lot of their friends.
Damn,
I mean,
dude.
the entire Sons of Anarchy cast did it.
That'd be
too.
funny if this interview. He's like, yo, they asked me if I wanted to be in this movie, and I was like, yo, word up, I'll be straight up in that movie, dog, all day long. So the whole shoot was pretty lit, dog. And if I'm being honest, bruh, if I'm being honest, I'm looking in this new role in the Yellowstone, bunch of horses and shit. Kevin Costner up in that, Field of Dreams up in that bitch.
Me and Dawn,
Huggy-duggy
we fake
huggy.
accents all the time.
You told me that, and you guys
Yeah.
still don't fuck, which is pretty hilarious. You guys role play life.
We do. Her name's Dixie Lizard, and my name's Bucky Lizard, and we sure have a good time up in New Hampshire in the summer.
Does Max get like weirded out by it?
Max is Buckshot. And he hates it. I go, your name's Buckshot. He goes, I don't like it. I like Max. I'm like, it's Buckshot.
I like Max.
Me and Dixie done name you Buckshot, and that's what it is.
This is the story of the beginning of a serial killer, though. Can you tell that? My
What?
dad and mom would role play different people at night. It was weird.
Dixie. I
I'll
like
be in
it.
the outhouse.
I would love. That's the accent that you like, though. That's an easy accent to fake, and you can do it because you are American. It's not like faking.
Do you think you're faking that accent well?
Goddamn right I am.
It sounds like you're from Boston doing a fake accent.
When that guy comes in on Wednesday, I'm gonna talk like this and see if he calls me out on it. How's that? How's that for your particulars, huh?
That's going to make me uncomfortable as shit.
Yeah.
It will.
He definitely knows who you are, and he's going to wonder why you're doing that to him.
I'm gonna do it anyways now.
He listens to the show.
Well, yeehaw!
Well, I hope you listen today, you cocksucker, because I'm going to be talking like this on Wednesday.
I reckon I wasn't here last time you were on this here show. Hoogie doogie hunky see.
That's like Madonna when she went to England for a year and she came back with an English accent.
Yeah, I remember that.
You can't help it.
You can't present the world a whole new fucking accent, Austin Butler and Luke Grimes. I loved you so much until that moment.
Yeah.
I'm so hurt by him.
But does he still talk like that? Does he talk with the twang?
Please bring up a Luke Grimes interview when he's got the long hair and the hat on. I bet he's wearing a hat even when he doesn't have to wear a hat now.
You know who wears a hat all the time?
Me.
No.
Oh, around my house, in my New York apartment.
Rip wears a. He was at the rodeo.
He does it now.
He goes to rodeos and shit.
I love it.
Just for fun.
He was. They just had him at a rodeo, waving high and saying all the people. And I think he said howdy. I'm pretty sure.
I wear one. I wear one around my house, a cowboy hat, and then before I go to bed, I tell Christine I'm going to get some shut eye, and I just put the hat over my face a little bit.
You roll up a blanket and lie on just a blanket.
Look at him. Look at this fuck.
Boy.
Look at him. He's already
He's not
wearing a
wearing a
fuck
hat,
all
though.
dungarees. Fucking Canadian tuxedo.
Jay has a fucking leather Stetson though that he like kills it in.
Yeah.
It looks like it was made for him to wear.
Yeah.
Boogie boogie ducky.
You should put the hat on and go see our boy or get your haircut next time. See what he said.
Man, he's in
You look
full
so good.
rancher
Oh,
garb.
you would have looked like Fat Cowboy not 4 weeks ago.
What size horse do you get on? Please don't hurt horses. Please make sure the horse is capable of holding your weight. Oh, he's wearing
Can
boots.
we hear it?
Pain pills or pews. Oh, it's they always
Pain pills or pews.
they always go to Jesus. They go back to Jesus.
Oh, Christ. What a pretentious name for an album. I've had my problems.
Or pain, pills, or pews.
All country guys are fucking addicted to drugs and Jesus.
Oy. But I'm going to hear his voice. Let's hear him fake this goddamn.
pills, or pews. There you go. One of the gals who works here, and I won't mention her name, but it's Claire,
Get it?
thought pews were the sound that the laser gun in Star Wars makes.
She's not the only one.
Yeah, is that
Happened
right?
Before, yeah.
Other
Nope.
people.
He doesn't have
Nope.
an
I
accent.
think that would be.
Nope.
No, so he's not faking the voice, but
I
Not
mean,
faking
when
the
he
voice.
sings, he is.
You have to.
tell you what, though.
You can't talk regular in country voice. You can't be like, I was going down the stairs, and that's
funny.
where Jesus was there. You can't. You gotta
No.
put the twang on.
Huggy ducky he. Something in an old car.
That's all his songs.
But a do the memories.
What other song do you have on your album?
Huggy dookie go to church.
Go to church. What's
Something in you find you a fine ass woman.
What's your second?
Although country's still the only thing you can still be like sexy, like talk like hair metal was. You talk like that.
What do you mean?
Because if you have like the bubbly countries where they go, she got some fat old titties and an ass like a band and a stuff. Yeah, let's hear him sing.
Oh, he's gonna sing live.
Born inside everywhere. I know I'm playing with fire, girl.
Suck
shit.
a dick.
Suck it.
Heard it, heard.
I don't know.
Fire.
Oh God, he's really laying into it.
I'm a cowboy.
You are.
I started this.
I mean, he's gonna sell tickets.
You started what?
He's gonna sell tickets.
Cowboy
You
trend.
started fake cowboying?
No, I was a real cowboy. You have to say, before Yellowstone was ever a show, I was pushing the cowboy lifestyle on the show. But it
Jacob
started
thinks
before.
Yeah, but you can't push
Stole
the
his
cowboy
idea.
lifestyle. You don't live the cowboy
did still.
lifestyle.
You're from New Jersey.
You're
I-
pushing the idea of it.
Yeah, but
Yes, but it's in me.
But you're a
I live it.
poser.
just because you
Jacob,
wear,
you don't
I
live
live
it.
in the. Don't.
Jacob.
How dare you?
You
Jacob,
don't. You
are.
don't live it. You don't live the
What?
cowboy life.
You're a
You don't
New
know
York
me.
Jew
I
that
do.
goes to
No,
Florida.
you don't.
I know you crazy well.
You don't know anything I do in Florida, Christine.
Yeah, we do. You hunt iguanas and live in a room with your mom's
I
dolls.
believe Taylor Sheridan listened to this show and got the idea for Yellowstone. Because when I used to tell
are you?
him
please,
and Dan,
please don't say this.
Wait a second.
I believe Rip is
Wait,
based
wait,
on
wait, wait,
me.
wait, wait. Say that again.
Beth isn't even based on you.
Start from the beginning. What did you say? You believe Yellowstone was created because of this show?
Yes.
What?
What came first, the
Explain that.
Bonfire or Yellowstone?
The Bonfire, for sure.
And who was pushing the cowboy lifestyle to you and Dan, who laughed get a load of this guy. Cowboy hats. Every time we were going to go to Moon Tower, they yucked it up when I told them they'd look good in cowboy hats. Then they bought them. And then they loved them.
Because of
and
that.
And now he wants a ranch because of this show.
And Taylor Sheridan saw that.
Heard it.
He heard it and then was like, oh my God, I got an idea.
I believe the character Rip is
God.
a tongue-in-cheek saying, F you, Jacob. Rip is ripping off Jacob. Yes.
So Rip is ripping you off. That's what that means. Jacob,
joke, yes.
Because you wear earth tones doesn't make you a cowboy.
It's the craziest thing I've ever heard a person say.
Bobby.
We do. We know exactly how you live, Jacob.
I know
in
how
the
you
city,
not live.
Of course. You want me to ride my horse down Fifth Avenue?
So you're a cowboy
I keep it low.
6 weeks a year?
I'm not going to be a jerk off and be a cowboy in New York City like a dipshit.
Jacob, when was the last time you were on a horse?
I was on a horse farm. I worked on the horse farm.
When was the last time?
You forget that.
When was the last time?
It's been years. That doesn't mean I don't want to ride a horse again.
So what the fuck? I worked on a farm in Juvie Hall. That doesn't make me a farmer.
I saw a horse once.
But you didn't adopt it.
Adopt what?
You didn't adopt the horse lifestyle, the cowboy lifestyle. I did.
No, you did.
It was in me.
It's not, though.
I had horseback riding last year.
It's not, Jacob.
Why are you arguing with me, Christine?
Because it's psychotic what you're saying.
It's crazy.
It's actually like I know you're joking around because this is psychotic.
It's nowhere you mean you've adopted the
no
cowboy.
way.
You fantasize about Rip, you're fantasizing about Jacob.
Jacob.
When you play with your
Fantasize
puss about that Boston cowboy who adopted the chuck wagon lifestyle.
He's walking the walk.
I think Christine's flicking bean
Because
over
he's getting
Casey,
paid
if I'm
millions
crazy.
for
Or
it.
maybe he's just my thing.
Jacob, you have
Rip gets paid millions to be Rip.
the lifestyle you have is more like an Englishman who sells pens.
Yeah.
Right, in New York. That's why I don't like it. I
you
have to
you
not
have-
live my lifestyle
So you have two
living in
lifestyles.
New York.
Jacob, you don't cowboy in Boca Raton.
The cowboy.
Cowboys
I don't live in Boca Raton.
Cowboys don't have little disco leather belts. They have big man belts with buckles on them.
Yeah, where's your buckles?
I have a regular belt.
You don't have a buckle? That's a little.
I'm not wearing Bobby.
What a little ass buckle.
I would never dress like a rancher walking around New York.
Jacob, I don't know. How else will people know that I'm heavy metal and punk rock if they don't see my belt?
With your phony wallet chain to nowhere.
It's not
Jacob,
phony.
please
It's a wallet.
start.
It's a loop chain.
How else will people know that I'm in a midlife crisis, 53-year-old man, if I didn't wear this crazy, stupid stuff, trying
How
to
else
dress like
would
a
they
young
know?
boy?
I don't know what we're arguing about. I really don't know what you're arguing
You're
with
not
me
a
about.
cowboy.
You're not a cowboy. You said you've
No,
adopted
Bobby,
the lifestyle.
First of all, they won't admit now
from
that I'm
Jersey.
making a joke out of it that yes, that doesn't mean you don't think there are Jersey cowboys?
No, there isn't.
Not
That's
where you
where
were
the
from.
horse farm was.
Where?
Baymore Farms.
But there's no cowboy life.
It's not a horse farm. They
Yes,
had
it was.
They had a couple horses.
No,
How
they
many-
had stables and stables.
How
It was
many
a
horses?
full
How
horse
many-
stable.
Of what?
I would say 20 or 30
Name
horses.
3 horses.
Duke was
No,
one.
name
You told me to name the
name
horse.
Three
Remember the
types.
names.
3 types of horses.
I don't know.
Thank you. Show done.
I bet you
Done.
Rip
Off the top
knows.
of my head.
Mustang.
I'll bet you Cole Hauser
Okay,
knows.
I know.
Colt. I'm not even a horse guy. Mustang.
I know Mustang.
Colt.
Yeah.
Colts.
What do you want for this?
Huh?
I knew those.
Clydesdale.
Clydesdale. Boom.
It would have come
I'm
to me.
more
You're
of a
just putting
cowboy
me
than
on
you.
the spot. I know
Oh.
those 3 like everyone else.
Nope. Sorry, Jacob. I'm the cowboy of the show now. I knew it.
I knew
Me
too.
and Bobby are more cowboys.
Woohoo!
You're not a cowboy.
You don't know.
You said Duke.
You're a day worker, dude. You're a day worker on the ranch. You're a hand.
Yeah, you're a Mexican dude.
Yeah.
I worked the horse farm and
Me
none
and
of
Bobby
you did.
we're cowboys.
You didn't work. What did you do on the horse farm?
Everything.
Name one.
Even shoveled shit. I cleaned out the stalls.
Okay, what else?
You
did
want a
do?
lasso?
Saddled the horses.
Really?
Walk the horses.
Did you
rode,
ride? Did you
all
ride
day
them?
long?
Really?
Yes.
Where do you keep your feet? How do you keep your feet in a horse?
What do you mean in the stirrups?
Yeah, but how?
What are you talking
How?
about?
When you ride, what are you supposed to do?
Spurs.
I don't get what you're saying.
I'm saying when you ride a horse, how are you supposed to have your feet? Are you supposed to sit down in the saddle, just go with the bump? Are you supposed to?
It depends what you want. If you want the horse to
Ride it like a
canter
slut?
or gallop, you give him a little squeeze on the side.
A little squeeze on the side.
Yeah.
me
It
tell you
depends also. You got to know your horse. Like Duke, he was a thoroughbred. He would take off.
Mm-hmm.
Like most people couldn't ride Duke. But
You could.
a lot
Could
of
you?
people. I did ride Duke, but even I was smaller, if you can imagine, than I am now. I mean, I was 15-year-old Jacob. So I rode Duke a few times.
Yeah, Jacob,
but
you should get
a lot of times I had to ride Blueberry.
You should get out of.
Yeah, he had to ride a horse named Blueberry.
A lot of people had to ride Blueberry. It was an older
like the kids that showed up at the farm.
Right, but I rode other horses
Sarah,
too.
give Jacob Blueberry. You take Duke.
Jacob, if I get a sheep up here, will you mutton bust?
No, I don't know what that is.
That's when you have to ride a sheep.
Well, I wouldn't do that. See, to you, it's a joke.
Did you?
No. There's definitely it is a joke that you saying you've adopted the cowboy lifestyle.
You want a ranch too? You just came late to the party.
No, I'm not going to ranch.
I've always known that I am going to have a ranch.
No, I'm not ranching.
You're going to have a ranch?
Sure.
He wants to have a ranch. He just doesn't want to work the ranch.
Of course he doesn't. He wants to own the ranch.
Yeah.
Like Dutton.
Like John Dutton. I want to fuck the governor and fucking own the ranch.
Yeah.
I want to own it, but I want to work my land too.
I'll hire a black and a girl and a female ranch hand, so people don't think I'm racist or misogynistic the way John Dutton did.
He's good.
He's good. We get an Asian guy in there. That thing is capped off.
First of all, I love that they didn't put an Asian guy in yet. Thank God.
Yeah, only Henry Cho.
He's not in the show.
No, but he's the only cowboy Asian I've ever seen. Wasn't he the other one, Henry Cho?
Who's Henry? Oh, he was in Texas. Yeah. He had the twang too.
By the way, Christine, you're not a California flower child.
She's not.
She's not. Oh, well, she claims to be.
No. What?
I do.
Jacob,
no.
Jacob, do you understand what a cowboy is?
Do I?
Yeah, well, you
do I understand what a cowboy is?
You know what cowboys...
I like that you all watch the show and now you're experts on the cowboy. Enlighten me.
I am no cowboy.
First of all, I'm the only one here who owns land.
I'm a city sissy. You can see it right there on the shirt.
Also, I'm way more of a California flower child than you are.
You're
cowboy.
in New York City, Christine. How can you be California?
Born and raised on the beach and the cliffs of
What?
California.
But you're
from
New
New
York
Jersey,
City, Christine.
Jacob, she has a great point. You have no association with the cowboy lifestyle.
You can't say a Jersey
I worked
farm.
on a horse farm.
You go, Christine, you're not a California.
Summer.
She's a California something, for sure.
You worked on it for one summer? You weren't...
I don't understand why you can't be a cowboy if you lived in New Jersey. Like that preclude. Like there were no cowboys in New Jersey.
Number one, you gave... This is one thing a cowboy never does. Give up the lifestyle.
Yeah,
I didn't give up the lifestyle. This is where I work.
Now you work in the big city. You like electricity.
You could have worked for a ranch.
You could be there right now. We'll get you a job tomorrow. You want to work back on the farm? Let's
Jacob,
call him up.
I co-sign you leaving. No, but you have to get in for 3 more shows at the Comedy Mothership.
I will do that.
3.
100% will do that.
More shows.
We'll do 5 more shows. I'll move to Austin. I'll do the show via a Zoom. We'll be right back.
Well, you are splitting $1 billion per ticket.
Yeah, we'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
Hey, everybody, thanks for listening. That was just a portion of our actual Sirius XM radio show.
If you want the whole thing, go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire for a special offer.
That's right. And go to BigJComedy.com and RobertKellyLive.com to check out our stand-up dates coming to a city near you. Crackle, crackle.